You know, in just the few minutes we're going to spend together, thousands of people will get targeted by some kind of digital scam. It's kind of scary, right? Financial fraud is moving at lightning speed, but the good news is your defenses can too. So today, we're going to break down the most common online scams and give you the tools you need to protect your hard-earned money.
It's a question we all have to ask ourselves. And honestly, the answer depends on how prepared you are. Because these scammers, they're not just hacking computers anymore. They're hacking our psychology, our fear, our trust, our greed. So in this explainer, we're going to arm you with knowledge, which is without a doubt the best defense you can have.
So here's our game plan for today. We'll kick things off by looking at the whole world of digital fraud. Then we'll dive deep into 4 major types of scams, from these crazy fake arrest schemes to sneaky investment traps. And to wrap it all up, we'll build your personal protective shield with a few simple golden rules. Sound good? Let's jump in. You know, the thing is, as our technology gets smarter and more advanced, so do the methods of the people trying to exploit it. The modern con artist isn't some shady character on a street corner. They're right there in your email, in your WhatsApp messages, and on the other end of your phone. First up is a scam that's designed to create just maximum fear and panic. It's called the digital arrest. And let me tell you, it can feel terrifyingly real. Why? Because it's not just a scam. It's a carefully staged performance.
Just imagine for a second. You get a video call and that's what you hear. Your heart would probably stop, right? And that's exactly the point. They use these shocking statements to throw you completely off balance and make you vulnerable.
This whole scam is basically a 3-act play. Act 1, the impersonation. They'll call you on video pretending to be from the CBI, that's the Central Bureau of Investigation, or the police. They'll have fake uniforms, fake office backgrounds, the whole shebang. Act 2, the accusation. This is when they hit you with some huge fake charge like money laundering to make you panic. And finally, Act 3, the demand. They offer you a quick, easy way out. Just transfer money to this account, and all your problems will magically disappear. It's pure psychological warfare.
Okay, so here is the single most important thing you need to remember. Burn this into your brain. No legitimate police or government agency will ever, and I mean ever, ask you for money over a video call to settle a case. If this happens to you, it is a 100% certified scam. The only thing you need to do is hang up that call and report it to the nearest cybercrime police station.
All right, so we've covered a scam that uses fear. Now, let's switch gears to one that uses a different emotion, a sense of urgency. This next trap is all about making you panic, so you'll willingly install spyware on your own phone.
I bet you've seen a message like this, right? Something about your KYC, your Know Your Customer Details, expiring. It's designed to give you that little jolt of panic, that feeling of, oh no, I have to fix this right now, or my account will be blocked. That manufactured urgency is exactly what they're banking on. They want you to click before you think.
And this slide just lays it out perfectly. On the left, that's the only safe way to get apps on your phone, from the official Google Play Store or Apple's App Store, period. On the right, that's the trap. The link they send you is for something called an APK file. It's basically a rogue app. The second you install it, you're giving it permission to read your private messages, steal your bank details, and worst of all, grab your OTPs as they come in.
Which brings us to probably the single most important piece of your digital security puzzle, the one-time password, or OTP.
It looks so simple, doesn't it? Just a 6-digit code. But this little number, well, it's basically the key to your digital safe. It is the final wall standing between a scammer and your money.
Let me be absolutely crystal clear on this. Sharing your OTP is the same as handing a thief the keys to your house, your car, and your bank vault all at once. There is absolutely no legitimate reason, none, for anyone from your bank, from a company, or from the government to ask you for it.
And boy, will they try. Scammers have a whole playbook of lies to get this key from you. They'll tell you you've won a prize, that they need to verify your account, that your debit card is blocked, or that you're pre-approved for an amazing loan. It's all just noise with one single goal, tricking you into reading that 6-digit number over the phone. Remember, your bank, the Reserve Bank of India, nobody legitimate will ever call and ask for your OTP. Okay, for our final scam category, we're shifting from negative emotions like fear and urgency to a positive one that can be just as dangerous, greed. These scams prey on that totally human desire to make a quick and easy profit. You see these kinds of ads everywhere, right? On social media and WhatsApp groups. They make these impossible promises. And a really common trick is they'll actually give you a small profit on a tiny initial investment. That's how they build your trust, right before they convince you to put in a huge amount, and then, poof, they disappear.
So how can you possibly tell a real opportunity from a fake one? Well, it actually comes down to one word: regulation. In India, we have SEB, the Securities and Exchange Board of India. Think of them as the official watchdog. Any company that legally handles your investments has to be registered with them. The scammers, they're not.
So, the takeaway here is an old piece of advice, but it's absolutely vital. If an offer sounds way too good to be true, it is. Full stop. A little healthy skepticism is your best friend here. Before you invest even one single rupee, take a minute to verify that the company is officially registered and legit.
Okay, we have walked through the threats, we've seen the playbook. Now, let's build your defense. We can boil down everything we've talked about into 4 simple, super powerful golden rules for staying safe online.
Let's lock these in right now. Rule number 1, your OTP is your digital key. Guard it with your life, never share it. Rule number 2, don't fall into the app trap. Only, and I mean only, download from official app stores. 3, remember that pressure is a weapon. No legitimate company will threaten you for money. And finally, number 4, be a skeptic. If an investment promises you the moon overnight, it's a lie.
But what if the worst happens? What if you're worried you've been tricked? In that situation, you have to know that every single second counts. You have to act fast. I mean, really, really fast.
So, let me ask you this. If you have that sinking feeling that you've just been scammed, what is the very first, most critical thing you should do? Here's your action plan, right here. It's 2 simple steps, and you have to do them immediately. First, call your bank. Report the fraud. Tell them to block everything. Second, go online and file a report on the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal at cybercrime.gov.in. Acting fast is your absolute best chance to maybe get your money back and to help the authorities catch these guys. So please, stay alert, stay aware, and stay safe out there.